GoonerFam, what is good, man? It's your boy Uno, man. Sometimes they call me Match Day, but today's not a match day, so I'm just Uno, man. I got one of the biggest Arsenal fans in South Africa here with me, Mr. Koketso, man. How you doing, bro?
Yo, I'm cool. I'm surviving, waiting for the new league. Hope everybody's
Mm,
all right.
mm.
Well,
Okay, how are you feeling based on how the previous chapter closed? How do you feel about this new chapter? I mean, we're how many days away
uh,
now from the new season?
next weekend we'll be playing the community cup, the
Yeah,
community shield. If I'm not
Shield.
wrong,
Yeah.
I think it's next weekend. Which I'm glad that Ramaphosa has opened the bars because I
Oh
think we're all gonna be at
yeah,
Brazen Head.
we can link
Yeah,
up
next weekend
again.
Brazen Head. Yep.
Oh,
So it's run up at on time.
mm,
Hopefully the VW drivers don't mess up that for us because they'll
mm,
all be getting into accidents and stuff. Hopefully
mm,
that does not stop us from going to watch Arsenal versus Liverpool. It's going
mm,
to be a very interesting match.
mm,
Very, you know what? I'm on a very mixed reaction. You know what?
mm,
I'm happy we won the FA Cup.
mm,
Nothing is, you know, that has actually made me more inspired for the next for the
mm,
new season.
mm.
Uh, I have to agree with the lady. What's her name? Sanjay?
D.
The one who, yeah, Lady D. Yeah,
Yeah,
how she said that it's good that they win the cup so that it breeds more winning, which
yeah.
I have to agree with because as I said that even just by us, or as much as I don't want us to win the FA Cup, surprisingly, I am very happy that we won it. So I
Yeah.
guess it
Okay,
is
okay,
a
okay,
good
wait,
thing
wait,
after
wait,
it.
wait, 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 wait. You are going a bit too fast. You didn't want us to win the FA Cup.
If you remember, you were the one who was invited, was actually doing the interview,
No,
and
I
I actually said
remember,
that
I remember,
I'm
but
very, yeah,
I remember you
and I
guys
was
were,
like I'm on the edge, yeah, that
yeah,
we should win it or not to win because I hate Europa League, to be honest. I really hate it.
yeah,
I think it actually like messes up with the squad harmony unless if Arteta was gonna play a totally second-hand team until
mm,
we're actually getting that far or however far we're getting. But
mm,
Europa League is not the best of leagues.
yeah,
Liverpool and Chelsea have shown us that a break actually from Europe when you're struggling is one of the best times that you can have
yeah,
because you've got a
yeah,
week to prepare
yeah.
and not 3 days or so. What is it?
So,
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days to prepare every
mm,
week
mm,
while traveling to the ends of Europe where
of
it's cold
Europe,
and probably no
the dark sides of Europe.
aeroplane landing there. Yeah, those
Yeah,
stuff are quite heavy. Like it's one of
mm,
those. I think it's more demanding than UEFA itself, Europa.
yeah,
And you are playing on astroturf, and you're playing on these weird grounds.
yeah.
Very racist people.
Mm, mm, mm.
All those things all at once.
And
I don't
also
think it's very healthy
your
for.
fans tend to travel too far to support, you know.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That it's not
Okay,
worth it sometimes.
so what are you saying? Are you saying that right now as you're sitting there, you're not enjoying the fact that we came out of the 2019-2020 season with the trophy?
I am very happy. That's what I'm saying. That I'm glad I'm not the manager. I'm glad I'm not the owner of Arsenal because clearly I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Because I'm actually very happy that we won the FA Cup.
uh,
I was screaming the whole night and dancing and singing the whole night after winning the cup.
Yeah.
From how we played, from how we won, it was actually quite professional. That's what I mean. I'm like, nah. So Arteta has to get my credit. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixing, but yeah,
Mm,
FA Cup, not the
okay.
Europa part, but yes, FA Cup.
Okay.
I'm
So
glad we
so
won it.
so I think this was a great introduction. We're discussing the future. Now let's get to the meat of the conversation. The meat of the conversation is what did you think about the 2019-2020 season? Like you mentioned that
Ooh.
um something like you didn't want us to necessarily win the trophy, and I understand the context in which you're saying that, and I understand that it's coming from the perspective of you wanted us to rebuild, right? But Why do we need to rebuild? What happened that makes you think, you know what, my team needs to rebuild? Okay, fine, yeah, we lost some coaches. We know we lost a coach, two coaches. It's never happened for as long as I've been supporting the team. I've never seen more than one coach in a season. Caretaker or not. So like from
How
your
long have you
point of
been
view,
supporting? How
hey,
long have you been supporting this?
me, can I tell the truth, man? Like,
I've never seen a manager change.
yeah, exactly. You know, but so I mean, when we talk about 2019, 2020, let's talk about let's try and leave this conversation on a positive note. So let's talk about the low lights first. Let's get the negatives out of the way. What were the low lights for this season for you?
uh,
The ones that made you
there's so
look in the
many.
mirror like, hey man, why am I doing this to myself?
To be really honest, the one that really, really got me proper angry, it has to
Mm,
be the Leicester one.
mm,
Where we went into that match where we're not even expected to win. We
mm.
were like, we're gonna get, where people expected the worst result.
When
And
this
it's
is
like, but
post
this is Arsenal. We're not
post
supposed
COVID.
before, yeah, before COVID,
Okay. Mm,
pre-COVID,
mm,
somewhere in November,
mm,
when we were to face Leicester,
mm.
and it was like, yeah, Arsenal's not gonna win this match. I wonder how many they're gonna ship out to an amazing Leicester team. No, it's not amazing. It was really not that amazing.
Mm.
Um,
Even though Jamie
seriously,
Vardy won the Golden Boot.
Arsenal was not supposed to be. Yeah, but Aubameyang scored a lot of goals, and look where we are. We're not really
Mm.
far. He was not really far off the Golden Boot,
Yeah,
and look where we are.
yeah.
Benny McCarthy won the Golden Boot when playing for, was it Ben?
Po-
What is it?
Bolton
Black.
Wanderers.
Uh, what is it?
Isn't it
No,
Bolton
no.
Wanderers? Oh, Blackburn Rovers.
Blackburn Rovers. It's not like they won the league or they were a
Mm,
brilliant side. Did they say Blackburn Rovers is a brilliant side
mm,
when McCarthy was winning the Golden Boot? No.
mm.
So it's one of those
Good
where
point.
yeah, we said we were not supposed to be in that position.
Mm,
As much as our team was really in shambles, we had an amazing striking force. The striking force was supposed to paint over the cracks that we had. Unfortunately, when the coach didn't know what the hell he was doing. If you look at the season when the United won their last Premier League, they had a bad defense line, but because there had been Percy and people supporting him, and they were just scoring the hell out of everyone, they won.
yeah.
Liverpool have been almost finishing first, second, and all those with a bad defensive line. Why?
Mm,
Because they scored. We were supposed to be there. Come on. Pepe,
mm,
Lacazette, Aubameyang. We were not
mm.
supposed to be even playing anywhere near down there. We're supposed to be a
Yeah.
scoring team, even if
With
we are
with
shipping
with
away
with
goals.
with
But
Ozil in the
instead,
supply chain.
in the supply chain, you don't even have
Mm.
you can even throw in so Bios there as
Ceballos.
a yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that we don't have such a bad, horrible team sheet.
Squad.
We're
Yeah.
not supposed to be where we were.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why it was down to either the players or the coach.
Mm,
So Arteta's way of thinking of it's either you're for the team or you're not.
mm, mm.
Showing how as much as he's not really played my most favorite kind of football, but hey, Emery played the worst of brand of football.
Mm.
But
But
I just bring
now,
it back to the whole you either play for the team or not.
mm. So now what you're talking about now is like maybe like your preference over Unai Emery, Arteta over Unai Emery, right? So do you feel like right now after the past how many months did he have? Okay, since he took over till now, do you feel like he's the man of the job? I mean, you can consider the 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 trophy or not. I mean, Clocky, for example, when I spoke to him, he's like, "No, let's put the trophy aside. Let's put the trophy aside." So what about you? From what you've seen so far of Michael Arteta, do you think?
You know,
Mm,
that's why I keep on saying that they might not play the best of brand football. Maybe it's because he doesn't have his personnel around that he needs to pay it.
mm,
But there are only few times where I've seen Arsene Wenger steal a cup or
mm,
steal a match. Versus
mm,
Man City, that other match where Coquelin like ruled the middle field, and the
mm.
other time at Bayern where we surprised them and we kind of like did a Italian job on them.
I remember that one.
Um, yeah,
I
so those
bet
are the
on
only
that
two
match.
memories that I've seen.
Mm,
A lot of times, Wenger would have lost these matches.
mm, mm,
You have to give Arteta that praise.
mm,
This guy literally set up a team not once, not twice, three times to go defend and win. And
mm,
somehow we came out with the wins.
mm,
And this is just in the space of 6 months. I
mm,
wonder what's gonna happen further. Like, I hate saying that. It kind of makes us look like we're a bad team.
mm,
Mostly when we go defend our lives out and win and like maybe go steal the match.
mm,
I don't like that kind of. Unfortunately, I didn't grow up around that Arsenal. I don't know that
mm,
Arsenal.
mm,
I know the
mm,
fluid Arsenal.
mm.
Even if we're losing, we're still playing amazing football.
Yeah,
Arsenal.
yeah,
As
yeah,
much
yeah.
as it was very stressful in those days, there's a part of me that maybe wishes to go back there, where even if we're losing, we
To
still want to pass our passes. We still want to,
yeah, yeah.
something
To,
nice
to
about that
to
brand of
get
football.
that
I might sound
feeling.
crazy.
Mm,
It's like at least when we like right now, if we play this brand of football and we win, it's good. But when we lose, it's even more heartbreaking. It's like
mm,
Arsenal has gone this far. Where they're
mm,
defending when they go away at Wolves. Come on, why are we
mm,
defending? We're
mm,
Arsenal. We should not
mm,
be
mm,
defending.
mm.
So it's one of those where what, I have to give Arteta that, as I say that in the space of 6 months he has stolen matches more than Wenger
Yeah,
has in a couple
yeah,
of years.
yeah.
I think it's a good side, or it's a good place to build on. Meaning,
Okay.
you know how they say that winners win like times are bad. Even like whenever they're not having a good game, they'll find a way to win.
Yeah,
Those, or that's what is defined as a winner
yeah,
normally in like age of football. So
yeah.
I think in this statement right now here, well, it'll build good character that even though they will know that the day when they're not playing well, they can rely on this. This can be their
Mm,
can B or C. You know, we've seen we've seen flashes of something that might be very good. The whole what was it versus those many passes that they did.
mm.
Um, what team was it against? But then you have seen those kind of things, and you go, okay,
The
so
one.
there is some style in here.
Mm, mm,
There's something to build on.
mm, mm,
So I think we've got something to go on. I'm worried about Arteta if he's actually got a say in the
mm.
people that are buying, or he's just protecting the club.
You
A
know,
person who has, a person who has been really willing to play Nelson over Pepe, over everyone, on that wing, and willing to put in Nelson. I don't think he might have actually bought William really wanting to buy William,
mm,
unless he was like, "Oh, we're buying him, he's free, we need him," and it's like, "Okay, cool, fine, then let's make a good thing out of a bad situation, I guess." I'm
yeah.
not sure, so that's one thing
But
I'm worried about Arteta really
one
about.
one one of
He has all the power.
one of the psychological reasons that I heard regarding the purchase of Willian is that he's got a strong character and he's a winner, and that's one of the major reasons why Arteta had engaged him, and he's like, what, this guy, he's won basically everything, but he still wants to come here and still do some more winning. So that kind of hunger is what the coach wants to inject into our team, because maybe not all the players have that mentality of, what, we might be on the back foot, but we can turn it around. So I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, he just didn't want to move out of London.
Yeah, that's not like
Oh,
David
he didn't want to
Luiz.
move out of London. Like David Luiz. No,
Yeah.
one thing that's frustrating is that it's all these people that we're getting. All
Mm,
these Chelsea's trying to get rid of these people. Okay, Lampard did try to keep William, but he was not willing to offer like the 2 or 3 year contract that he was looking for.
mm,
But he was why? Because they're looking to the future.
mm,
No, here comes Arsenal, but they're not looking to the future.
mm.
William, David, come, retire here.
so
Sure, it's
so
good for but would he mind playing second fiddle? That's my question. If he's really here to motivate the youngsters and play wherever he needs to play, and they're in with that, the biggest from what I'm trying to say is that we have to first look at, are we going to build the team for the future, or what are we doing? Are
mm,
we just trying to stabilize things? If
yeah.
we're trying to stabilize things, that's cool. But
mm,
if you are, don't get it mixed up. Don't be saying that no, you are building for the future. Give that kid a contract and say no, you are our future, and then you go sign a winger who can play in that position. What is
mm.
it supposed to say to the kid?
Yeah.
First of all, he doesn't even start at the FA Cup.
Mm,
All these kind of stuff. What is it supposed to say to the kids?
mm,
So that's the only thing I'm worried about. That sometimes that's why I really actually enjoyed Wenger before he
mm,
started buying everyone again.
mm,
Where he actually did give chance to the kids, and
mm,
it helped us build a goal forward. Besides
mm.
that, we were not mentally strong to finish the league most of the time because at some time, a lot of times, January would be top of the league and then lose it.
Yeah.
So that's when
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. That's when Arteta, I think, the mindset of maybe getting William and David. It's for those ending of the season, that end part.
Mm,
First
mm,
of all,
mm, mm,
sorry,
mm,
that is not my type of. Uh, if you ever see my football manager team,
mm,
I always actually break it apart. By the time I'm basically in the third season, there's no average age higher than 25 or 26
mm,
in
mm,
my
mm,
age. I am a believer of youth. I am a Wenger child after all.
mm.
Go ahead.
The offspring of
But
Wenger.
yeah,
Okay.
but I
So,
do blame Wenger for the problems that we're having right now.
yeah.
Like
Damn.
the other one.
Mm.
The other one is Wenger's fault.
That's okay.
Like the Kane contract was
I wanted to get into that subject. So okay,
uh,
if you could have it like the way you would want, maybe like if you were to be, from a fan perspective and maybe even from a manager perspective, whichever perspective you want to answer, what do you do with Ozil?
you know what?
He's our
I'm
top
gonna take it
earner, but he's
from
our least lowest contributor on the pitch because he's
you know
not
what?
playing.
Also is a luxury. Also is a
Mm,
luxury.
mm,
But for that amount of money, for where we are, actually, I hate this idea for that amount of money. No, screw
mm,
that.
mm, mm,
This is a big football team.
mm,
We actually have a lot of money.
mm,
The idea that we need to sell Oslo first before bringing anyone is nonsense.
mm,
I find it being nonsense.
mm,
Oslo was given this contract by the top,
mm,
so they must deal with it.
mm,
And they must not block funds because it's not like take an example. Right now, Arteta was not there when this
mm,
deal was. Oh, was he? Was he a player
mm.
still?
He
When this deal
was,
was
he
given?
was. They were together, bro.
Yeah, like that was
Yeah.
last year. I remember. But what I'm trying to say is that this deal was given. It's done. So why the hell do we have to suffer for Oswald to the point where we
Mm,
are signing any guy who's out of contract,
mm,
who probably might just lose his feet this year or what? But
mm, mm, mm,
anyway, why have to like okay Oswald's that high, so he's a luxury. Why don't you get him fit and leave him there for signing every other? But the biggest problem is that also I don't think is playing well with it. Like he's not gelling well with the team and the philosophy
mm,
Arteta is about. Or he's trying to
mm,
do the whole everybody for the team
mm,
thing. So I'm not gonna take it from a fan's point of view or the manager's point of view. I'm gonna take it actually from the owner's point of view and say that's how I'm gonna take it. Like, because there's no use having someone who's gonna not be playing, who's not gonna be doing anything. And
mm,
Arteta, any strong views, I think
mm,
if you got them from Pep, how Pep used to handle all the big stars like Yaya and them,
mm,
which Eto, all of them have kind of gone through this. What Arteta's doing.
mm,
So get rid of him. Get rid of him.
mm.
Simple as that. Back the coach. Make sure the team knows that
But do you think do you think he's
Arteta
washed?
supports the coach.
Do you think Mesut Ozil is a star of yesteryear?
No,
Do you think he's washed up?
no, not at all. I
Mm,
think if he finds a team that is on the up, like currently Liverpool, I think he'll do very well.
mm,
He's a luxury. That's the thing I
mm,
might say also. I think it was who was it who said that no Oslo plays well when the whole team is playing well.
mm,
You see the brilliance of Oslo.
mm,
I don't think there's a passer better than Oslo. Maybe thing has literally reached his level and about to surpass him. The kid from Man City. I think he might be one of the only ones who probably
De
can say that I
Bruyne.
passed as
Mm,
good or better than Oslo.
mm,
De
mm,
Bruyne. I think he might be the only guy in the world right now
Yeah.
With also still not playing, we've seen his brilliance whenever he
Mm,
has come on, even during the year, where we've seen that, yeah, this is also when
mm.
he's passes an inch perfect pass.
So
But
you don't.
unfortunately, in this world,
Mm,
in this day and age, we cannot have a player like that. Unfortunately,
mm,
the age of Ozil is disappearing. That's
mm,
why De Bruyne is molded into a different. The age of Ozil is gone. So unless you've got an amazing team on an amazing run, you can't have Ozil. Or he can't play week in, week out. Even at a Liverpool team, he'll probably come in and do brilliant things, but will not play in, week out. He'll probably even be a substitute.
mm,
Which that's what I'm saying. Or maybe against smaller teams, maybe against teams where you might need, those kind of things. But then without the ball, also becomes useless. No matter
mm,
how well you might look at it, and the more useless he becomes, the more he gives up. The more he doesn't get in as many passes, it seems
mm,
like his confidence just takes a
mm,
dive.
mm,
So I'm. So I don't think it's washed out. I really don't think it's washed out. But
mm.
our team does not need him, and we need to back our manager.
Okay.
If you really want Arteta to do amazingly, you have to give him all that confidence that if he's able to tell a player like Arsenal, you must not force him to like how we forced them to make how we forced Emery to put Ozil back.
Mm,
I think that's when the whole team also lost respect of Emery.
mm,
When it was like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He listens to the pressure almost.
mm.
So with Arteta, he has shown the to win. So now what do we
Mm.
have to do? Back him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
you need a new number 10. Okay, cool. Here's the money.
okay.
Go get him.
Okay.
You want Oswald gone? Fine. Oswald,
Mm,
fine. We'll cancel your contract, or you can walk off for free.
mm,
Go to maybe a team in what is it, in Greece or Turkey or something. Okay, cool. You want Oswald? Fine then. I know he's on higher wages now, but you just take it for free then. Just
mm,
take like his whole wage pack, and then they'll be like,
mm,
okay, cool. Like there are other ways of getting it. Instead, they're gonna probably try and make money out of this, and there's no
mm.
way to balance the money part, the getting something of him, and also the wages. Like this guy's
Yeah.
not playing for so long, so you have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Currently,
That
Juventus
ship
are
has
giving.
sailed.
Juventus are literally canceling contracts left and right. I woke up
Mm.
to them saying that Higuain's contract has been cancelled, Khedira's contract has been cancelled. Why? It's like, oh, cool, people. Since they're so high, go.
Mm.
We don't want to, like, we might have to do stuff like that if you really want to get rid of Ozil. Or you can
Okay.
just leave him alone and just
Mm.
shut up and let's forget about him then. Are we backing Arteta or what? Leave him
Oh,
alone. Let's forget
okay.
about him.
Okay.
The
Great.
kid Gunduzi, unfortunately, I really like the kid, but if our coach says that he doesn't want him because of his
Mm.
attitude, oh well, that's where we're going then. He has
Mm.
shown us that if given a chance, he will win the FA Cup. So okay, cool. Bye, Kanduzi. Sorry, you'll probably be a star, a big star one day. But anyway, we'll see
Yeah.
you in the future.
Not here. You'll be a star, but not here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. That was a broad you know response to my question. But okay, let's talk about the highlights now. I mean, it was a dark season, you know. um, what were the positives? Okay, fine, yeah, the trophy, of course, but what else? What else really? What moment made
Saka.
you proud?
Saka. Oh, Saka.
Okay.
I think that's been one of the biggest positives of the. I sometimes will go. I guess we have to. I'm not a coach. I'm not a Teta, so maybe
Mm,
there's a reason why he doesn't start him. But there are times
mm,
where I just watch Arsenal just to see him play. To be honest,
mm,
sometimes
mm, mm.
where he's been such a bright spark. Where
He's
he's
been a
been,
revelation.
Aubameyang has been.
Mm.
Aubameyang has not really let us down. He has gone at it.
How do you feel about Saka getting the number 7 jersey? Do you see him as he deserves it?
He deserves it. He really deserves it. He deserves all the praise coming his way. I'm not sure why. I'm hoping it's just injury and it's not an actual thing, or maybe he's just letting him cool down a little bit from
Mm,
such a crazy season. Maybe that's why he was not getting started.
mm,
Or maybe he just wanted Niles not to leave. Maybe that's why he played him there
mm,
instead of Saka because that was Saka's position
mm,
where Niles was
mm,
playing.
mm,
But
mm.
anyway, Saka, Aubameyang, those are my highlights of the season. I have to game of the season or one of those games where I really, really There's been quite a few actually of those games, you know.
Mm,
To be fair, it's unfortunate we just didn't win them, or we either drew them, or. But there's been a couple of games, you know, where I've gone now. We actually played very well.
mm.
Um, but to be honest,
The Man
I had
City
a bad.
match, the Liverpool match.
No, I hate that kind of football. I despise it. I hate living on the edge of my seat. I'm
Uh,
sorry.
uh,
I do not count it as. I find it a very good character or a good way to get out of jail, you know. But
mm,
uh, those I don't like those games where I'm on the edge of my seat
mm.
where it was like an inch close of going in, an inch close of not. Oh,
Yeah.
we won! Whew, whew.
What a
Okay, cool.
relief. Okay. You want
What a
to watch the
relief,
match knowing
you
you're
know.
going to win.
Yeah, or a good game, like where it's not a relief that we've won it. Where it's like, let's be honest, the
We
Liverpool
deserved.
to a game, we won by an inch.
Mm.
We defended very well, but we also had a lot of luck. You
Hey,
know,
do you remember that that 5-5 with Liverpool?
yeah, that was horrible, people. We had a lot of first team players there. We had a lot of first team players, and
Yeah,
Liverpool hardly had any.
you know,
We had
I
a lot
remember,
of, yeah,
I
they
re-
were second string,
mm,
but when
mm. I remember that match, man. You know, like after we scored, I don't remember what minute, but it was the final minutes, and the score was
uh,
5-4. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm cool now. I'm turning off the TV. Dog, I wake up in the morning and I discover we lost the match. I'm like, what the
uh,
hell? that was
yep.
that was for me. That
Um,
was like one of the most disappointing results of the season. But anyway, as we get to the end, man, you know, I just have some quick fire, rapid fire questions for you. If you can answer them as quickly as you can,
okay.
that'll be great. You know, 'cause I want to get into like your true sense of how you experienced the season. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We spoke about the lowlights, we
Okay.
spoke
All
about the highlights. You told me,
right.
you know, what your games of the season were.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about um rate Unai Emery.
Whew.
Uh,
I didn't
for,
like him from the word go. I didn't understand why we hired him.
but out
He
of 10, rate Unai Emery's performance out of
out
10
of 10,
thus far.
three,
Three.
three, three, three. Yeah, three
Okay.
out of 10. He
Freddie
has not really
Lundberg.
won it. He has destroyed couches whenever he wins.
Mm.
Three.
What about
Sorry,
Freddie?
Nuremberg. Oh, what's the next one?
Freddie.
Freddie. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on with him. I'll give him a 5 and maybe a 6 because he's our legend.
Yeah.
And he did steady the ship a bit. But I
Mm.
think I'll give him a 5 or a 6.
And he produced Saka. You know, because you
And he
know.
produced Saka. So now we move him on to a good 7.
Okay, okay, and some extra points just to wish him well in
Just for Saka, good 7.
his new endeavors. Okay.
Hey,
What
after
about
when
what
Ateta
about
arrived, he's into, yeah. Sorry?
what about Arteta? How would you rate his season out of 10?
You know what? I'll give him a solid 8.
Okay.
The solid 8 actually comes from winning the league and also steadying the ship. And winning the FA Cup
The
and
FA
steadying
Cup.
the ship. You know what?
Okay.
He has to be given. We were in a mess.
Yeah.
We were a mess
Yeah.
before he came
We were
about.
not looking like winners of anything, let alone the match that we're playing.
I was. Yeah, it was like, every time you go watch Arsenal, and you're like, what's wrong? It's like, no, Arsenal's playing today. So why you said, probably gonna
Yeah.
lose. Why you gonna watch it? I don't know, because it's
Yeah.
Arsenal and I need to watch Arsenal. And
When
then you're
when
just
when
sitting
when
there
when
going, okay, cool.
we're no longer the butt of the joke. Well, we're on the path to no longer become the butt of the joke. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
According to you, remember it's quick fire. According to you, your
Yeah.
player of the season.
Player of the season, player of the season. Oh, I know. Just
You see
gonna
now
check your type
you're
to see.
thinking too much
I
about it.
will give it to I will give it to Aubameyang. Second place, Xhaka.
Okay, all right. I'm interested to know why Xhaka, but we'll come back. We'll come back. Okay.
Okay.
Most improved player.
Xhaka.
Okay.
Oh, Mustafi also
Okay.
to be thrown in there.
All
Yeah.
right. Player that surprised you.
Martinelli.
Martinelli.
I
Okay.
really didn't think he'll hit the ground running so fast.
And be awarded with the goal of the season, right? In your
Exactly.
first season as an 18-year-old.
The
Come on.
first season
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Signing of the season. You said Martinelli.
No, signing of
No,
the
signing of the
season,
season. Yes. The
Tenny.
question. Who?
Tenny,
Tierney.
our left
Okay.
back. Yeah.
Okay. Player who didn't perform to expectation.
Oh, Pepe.
Pepe. Really?
Ish.
Okay.
I
No. No. No.
expected more, to be honest. Or
Let,
David Luiz, but Pepe comes in very strong. So a very
okay.
big disappointment of the season.
Okay. Okay. Your goal of the season.
Goal of the season. Jesus, this is a pressure test. Uh, Jesus. I really don't know. No, I'd have to give it to Martinelli's one. If not that
Mm,
one, it's just something. This is a pressure one. There are too many to. I'll have to sit down and you say quick fire. No, next
okay.
question.
Okay.
Next question, please.
Hey, making me laugh. Best young player under 21
Ooh, fucker.
soccer. Okay. So okay, now that was the quick fire. I just wanted to understand like how you were rating
Yeah.
the players according to the season. So like let's briefly talk about Xhaka. Why do you regard him the most improved player? This one is a particularly
So,
interesting topic to me.
yeah.
Mm,
We watched Xhaka literally throw away, basically be part of the reason why we're having a bad season,
mm,
along with Emery, along with the captaincy. It kind of made us question that did Wenger really make, what did Wenger see in Xhaka, or like, and Emery came in and spoke about the same leadership, all those kind of things. And then
mm,
next
mm,
minute, Arteta comes along, puts some good technical or technicality behind him, tells him where to be and how to be there, and we started looking solid
mm,
to the point
mm,
of where a kid who has never really played left back started playing
mm,
left back and didn't really look that bad,
mm.
and even made it like we actually started becoming quite solid with
Yeah,
Jaka in the middle. Where when
yeah.
Jaka was not playing, we actually looked like a mess. To be really
Mm.
honest,
I
especially the
know.
second half of the season, we started
Mm,
looking like a mess without Jaka.
mm,
And that's what I'm saying. That way, he was undroppable.
mm,
Even if we
mm.
go get our bulldog into midfield, Jaka was still better than him
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that position.
yeah.
So
You
to
know.
the point where I'm thinking that, hey,
Mm,
I don't know how to, maybe if we get another partner, Jaka's partner, who can help the right wing, that other side, I'm
yeah.
not sure. But yeah, I think
So
Jaka has been very impressive for me
I was
this
I was
season.
having the same discussion with Kumo, and Kumo that still doesn't want to hear about Shaq. They don't tell him about Shaq. But you know, let me tell you something interesting. I was watching his most recent interview. I think it was with Arsenal Meg, and he was talking
Yeah,
about how first of all he wasn't really going to leave. You know, he wanted to fight for his
yeah,
place, and then the coach came and instilled faith in him after the fallout he had. You know, and
mm,
um, I think he'd be very happy to hear, like, you know, this conversation that you and I are having, because
yeah,
I think he feels that not a lot of credit is given to him, or he wasn't getting a lot of credit for his personal turnaround for the season. You
mm,
know, like that interview that I watched made me realize that, you know what, man, this guy gave his all and he contributed. You know, so I think I'm with you on that. Like, he's a contender for most improved player for real, right?
mm.
Now the other
Do you
one I
remember
wanted
that
to,
match versus Chelsea?
which one?
Do you remember that match against Chelsea where David got a red card and Xhaka stepped into the defense line? I thought
Mm,
we were getting whooped that day.
mm, mm, mm.
I remember I was actually watching with Kuma and Kloche, and we're sitting there at Brayton, and we're like, wow, we've actually become more solid with a defender down,
Yeah,
with Xhaka stepping into defense.
yeah.
That's how well under Arteta he was being.
Yeah,
Excited, to really honest.
yeah. No,
But yeah,
I,
anyway,
I
sorry
think
about that. Sorry
I
for cutting into you.
no, I think that's a great observation, man, and we can only hope that he continues to contribute. Going forward. It only sharpens his mentality. The other one I wanted to speak about is your that you brought up from the rapid fire was Pepe. Pepe didn't meet your expectations. Were you expecting like 45 goals? What did you expect from Pepe?
I was really, really expecting a good percentage of scoring, a better understanding. I was hoping that front three would have been fire,
Mm,
and they would have been interchanging very well.
mm,
Instead, Pepe doesn't run to. I think it's also my perception of how Arsenal should play,
mm,
how the other wingers have taught me how
mm,
Arsenal should play.
mm,
Pepe's always playing before the man and not on the shoulder of the man. He hardly. He started to fade. He started running back a bit more, but he a lot of times he doesn't really have a lot to offer. And I remember the
mm,
day after the birth of his child, and they played, and he was the most useless player on that ground. It's like they should just kept you at home, man. You seem
mm,
like you were off form or what was going
mm,
on.
mm,
They've been they are oftentimes like times of brilliance, just like
mm,
how David Luiz also times of brilliance. But
mm,
David Luiz, we know what an idiot he is. I've
mm,
known that since we bought him, so it's one of those that we can't even fight and argue about. But David
mm,
Luiz. So
mm.
I cannot be disappointed about. I cannot be disappointed by someone that I didn't really expect that much from.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
David Luiz after all.
But
He's
but
a
the
better
reason
a middle fielder than he is a defender.
the reason why I wanted us to talk about
But
Pepe.
Pepe, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
I mean, I get
And the
your
amount,
point.
sorry, the price,
I
the
get
price
your
is
point.
gonna,
No, listen,
yeah.
listen. I get your point. I get your point. But you know, my career is not in analytics, but they say numbers don't lie, right? So if we look at the numbers,
Okay.
Pepe's numbers for the team as a forward, the only person in front of him overall in terms of goals and assists is Aubameyang, our player
Yeah.
of the season. So my thing, like the reason why
But does this also? Yeah.
the reason why this is like a discussion topic is because I'm just trying to understand what metric system we are judging Pepe from, and it's not just you. A lot of
Okay.
pundits and critics have been saying, "Oh yeah, this guy for 72 million he didn't come to the party," but in the context of the team, he was a contributor, one of the
Okay, he
biggest.
was. You know what he is? He is. I think it's the saddest thing how you always be judged on your transfer fee.
Ish.
And Pepe's transfer fee, unfortunately, is what is creating the metric.
Exactly, exactly,
When so much
exactly.
money is paid, we're expecting to the point of where they're saying that there must have been something dodgy behind his transfer fee. Where we
Mm,
all agreed with, yeah, man, it doesn't make sense. All of us, we all said that. I think you probably also said something like that when you woke up and you saw that article that
mm,
that the transfer fee is being
record.
questioned.
Mm, mm,
Did you not? So
I
to
did.
show that you also had a problem with that transfer, and
Mm,
unfortunately, I believe it is a transfer fee that's creating the whole matrix.
mm,
So like take Martinelli. I think Martinelli because of how much he came in with, he's the matrix that we judge him on is totally different
yeah,
than
yeah,
than Pepe.
yeah.
Unfortunately, it's
So
just one
so
of
so
those
so
that
for
we're
you,
expecting you to do magic.
what you're saying is that Pepe for
We're expecting
72
you.
million, he should have
Mm,
outperformed Aubameyang.
yeah, should have outperformed Obama. You should have pulled us from the fires. It's unfortunate. It's just one of those
He
where
should have been. He should
against
have.
Liverpool, you were supposed to bring us through.
Mm,
Against you were supposed to take us by and win the game. When you were playing badly, you were supposed to do some magic like you did with the free kicks in Europa.
Aish.
We expect that from you.
You see, both of those
That's
goals were
what we
my
expect.
goal of the
It's an
season.
unfortunate thing.
Mm. No man, that guy
Those
came
were my
off the
quotes.
bench.
I was actually wanted to put them up.
He came off the bench, man, and he put two. Come on, man, come on, come on, come on. So
Those were my contenders, but then I remembered it was Europa. We're not even supposed to be in that position in the first place. That's why I didn't name them as goals of the season.
but
But I
for me,
really loved those free kicks. They were
yeah,
clean.
no, for me, like that. Okay, it's not even goal of the season. It's like maybe even
Yeah.
moment of the season. For me personally, because people are telling you, because that was at the height of his criticism. You know what I'm saying? That's why he had
Yeah.
started off the bench because like, man,
Yeah.
he hasn't
Then
been
what happened the next
performing.
game? What
Yeah,
happened the next game?
dip again, dip in form again. Yeah, but okay. So now let's now that he's adapted, and we can also use.
He has to decide what he wants to be. Is
Mm,
he going to be the person who plays behind and creates space for everyone else? Or is he going to be the dribbler? Or is he going?
mm,
He has to decide what the hell he's going to be. Right
yeah,
now, I don't think we know. I think even the team is confused
mm,
what Pepe wants to do that day.
yeah,
Should we
yeah.
run off and he's gonna get us with his pass?
Mm,
Should we stay level with him because he's gonna need us to pass him and then he's gonna run?
mm,
What is he going to do? Is he going to
yeah,
run past? So that means we just have to create an option up front.
yeah.
Do you know what he's actually like? Just imagine if you were his teammate. What
Uh,
would you do?
look,
What would you do if you're Obama and Pepe gets the ball? Make your
I,
decision. Are you staying with him? Are you
I'm run.
running forward?
I'm running into space. I'm running into space. I'm running into space.
But guess what? He's going to pass to a person to his left that day.
Oh, he's gonna try and dribble.
By the time you are there, you'll be
Mm,
offside.
yeah, yeah,
Now you have to come
yeah.
back to be onside. That's what I'm saying. That he's not even
Okay,
sure
all
what
right.
he wants to do.
So these are observations. These are our observations for the past season, right? Now, going forward, first question. I know I've been saying as we wrap up for the past 20 minutes, but but first question, right? And you don't have to like, but you can feel free to go in depth.
Yeah.
um, what does Pepe need to do to improve? Okay, do you think he can improve going into this season? What must he do? And on that note as well, what do we need to do to get a top four finish? Do you think it's possible?
The top four finish is possible. The top four finish is really, really possible.
Mm,
What do we have to do to get there? We really need to first sort out our defense.
mm,
I'm getting tired of living on the edge.
yeah.
Uh, it's not good for it's really not good for
Sort
for
out our
my blood
defense.
pressure,
We've
for my heart, mentality wise. It's just not good for me living on this edge.
emotions.
We don't know what's gonna happen. Is
Mm.
David Lewis gonna give us a penalty or not today? He's gonna take that player down or not?
Yeah.
Are we gonna see Arteta's Mustafi or are we gonna see Emery's Mustafi?
Mm,
You
mm,
know,
mm, mm,
needs to be sorted out.
mm,
Bellerin and Tony, I think, just needs to get more game practice and more coaching to know where the hell they are,
mm,
positionally wise, and what to do. I
mm,
think they are very much adaptable by Arteta. I think we're
mm.
gonna see better left and back. So I think it's those two, that partnering two. So I'm hoping the Salibi kid gets a good partner. I'm not sure it'd be wise to get two young defenders like right there
But you've heard
against
that those
each
transfer
other.
rumors about Gabriel coming in. He's also one of the most exciting young defenders in
Yeah,
Europe, apparently. So
that's what I'm saying. I want
so
that's a good idea playing two young ones, but we'll see
mm,
it. I think they'll still be better because that's the thing about David Luiz. The problem is you don't know what you're gonna get. You see,
yeah,
David Luiz actually should have played with Gallus and them. You know how that Arsene Wenger team with Gallus, how you wouldn't have known if we're winning this match or we're totally going to do something
mm,
crazy stupid and
mm,
stupid.
mm,
I
mm,
think David Luiz belongs in that age, not
mm,
here.
mm,
Not us who are trying, not this Arsenal are trying to find a new identity.
yeah,
You see, that one we use that Arsenal identity.
mm,
We can whoop anyone any day and lose against anyone any day. And we
mm,
knew that, and then we're happy for that. Against Liverpool, it will be a good 5-5, 4-4. It was it was a very exciting game. So
Okay.
now we are stuck here. David Woods cannot play in this kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's too much of a